Hi, welcome to day 13 of the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. I'm Judy, and I didn't do a complete bracelet to show you what I'm going to be making, but this little section here, this was my design sections. I kind of worked through, got to what I liked, and so I will do the first complete bracelet on camera. So I'm going to do it in the colors pink and brown. I'm going to be using size 11 brown seed beads, 8mm pink crystals, and 3mm pink bicones. The 8mm, they're rondelles. And I'm starting with about 5 feet of the beading string, and this is the one that I like to use. There are others, they're all fine. I just have always liked this one, so I stick with what works for me. Be sure and hit the thumbs up if you like the bracelet, and subscribe to our channel. Since we are getting near the end of our beading challenge, we will be coming up with something else to do. But we have enjoyed putting out new designs and things for you. It's getting a little frustrating. YouTube seems to take a while to upload lately, but we're getting it. Alright, so I'm going to start out with 10 seed beads to make my little loop to attach the clasp to. So this is 10, and I will pull it down. This is a 2-needle design, so I have a needle on each end of the thread. I will pull it down to the center, and then I am going to go around with my needle again, go through all of the beads. And then I go through one more bead, and that pulls it around to a nice tight circle. And now I will begin the design. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to pick up 5 seed beads on each needle. So I have 5 on that one, 5 on that one, and then I will cross them at an 8mm crystal. Pull it down tight. Then I will get 5 more. And then I will get 1 more seed bead, and I will cross them at that. Okay, now I'm going to take one of the strings. It doesn't matter which one. I will usually pick the longest one, and I'm going to go all the way around all of the seed beads. And when I get to the center, where the strings come out from the 8mm, I will pick up another seed bead and then continue my way around. And as I continue around, I will get to the other side, where you can see gotta go through one more. Then I'm at the center, and I will pick up another one, and then come around, and I will go through the one where they crossed again. And then I will pull it down nice and tight. And now I will do the same thing again, 5 on each needle. And cross at an 8mm. And then 5 more. The animals are all coming in to see me. And then I will pick one up to cross. Now I will pick one to go around. So I will look and see if, yep, I will pick the longer one, because the other one went around the last time. And I will go around all of the beads again. Picking up one when I get to the center of the 8mm crystal. I think our cat and dog are playing games underneath the table here. When I get back around to the center, I will pick up another one. And go through the one where they crossed at before. Tighten everything down. And now, what I'm going to do, if you look at my sample of what I have done, I need to go back, and so I've got the first one, so in here I need to put my little design, so in between the two. So I will work my way back to where I want to start that. So what I do is I base it on the center bead where they crossed, and I will count back 2 beads. So I want to leave 2 beads that I won't go through, and that's where I will start the design. Okay, so I will pick up a seed bead, one of the 3mm, and another seed bead. And now what I'm going to do is on the other side, now going around this one, I've got the first 2 from the center, and I don't want to go through either of them. I'm going to go through the 3rd and the 4th. If you can see where the needle is, it's the 3rd and the 4th coming around there. And I will tighten that down. And now I'm going to get 8 seed beads. And now I'm going to come down. This one went through. I had 1, 2, so I'm going through the 3rd and the 4th again. Okay, and now I'm going to keep going around again, so I'll go around the first 2. So now I'm back. I haven't gone through the center one, but I'm right there. And I'm not going to go through the center one. I'm instead going to go through on the next side, go through the first 4. So now I'm back up around at the top of this loop, and I'm going to go through 4, pick up a bead, and then down through the next 4, and that gives me my little point at the tip. And now what I want is this one's going to come, this string will come around and do the one on this side, and so I just want to get this string back up to the same spot. So where this joins in, I'm going to pick up and go through all of the rest of them back to the top where they had crossed. So that will put me all the way, so I will now be coming out the same side and the same bead right next to the other one. And now I will put this one aside and start on the next string. So I will go down, keep going around until I have 2 more before the center bead. Nope, that's 1 too many. So there, I have 2 before the bead they crossed at. So I'm going to pull it through there, pick up a seed bead, 3mm bicone, and another seed bead. And then I'm going to count my 2 beads from the center on the other loop, 1, 2, and I will go through the 3rd and the 4th. Pull that down tight, and now I'm ready to pick up 8 seed beads. So that's 8. And now I'm going to come down and I will count back from the center where they crossed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's when I will need to go through. And I'm going to go all the way down, not through the center one, but the one just before it. And then go up the 4. I'm coming out right where I started there. I will go through 4 of these, pick up another seed bead, and back down through those 4. And then I'm going to work my way back to the bead where they crossed and go on to the next motif. So this time I'm going to go back and come out. This one is coming out this way. I want to be in the opposite direction. And there we are. So now I will continue that. So I'm going to pause the camera so this video isn't insanely long. And I will go ahead and finish to the length I want for the bracelet. And when you do the next 8mm, then you will put the design on each side there. Oh, I can show you that one. So as I add another 8mm, the design goes on each side, and we just keep working the same way until we get the desired length, and then I will come back and show you how to finish it off. Okay, so I have finished it to the right length for about a medium-sized bracelet when we get all the clasps and everything on. I need to let you know that the 5 feet I told you to start with originally, that will only get you part way through the bracelet. Then you'll need to knot off and add probably another 2.5 feet of string to get to the right length. If you want it larger, add a little bit more string. But to start with it that long, it would make the strings really hard to work with. You'd be fighting the length of the string all the time. So now we will go ahead and make our loop. So we will need 9 seed beads. So that's 9. And now I'll come over and I will tie the knot here. Making sure to get all of the seed beads on the same side of the knot. Okay. And then I will go around this loop again with one of the strings. Reinforces it, makes it nice and strong for the clasp to be on. And this also, after tying the knot, this helps to work the extra thread into the design, which makes it nice and secure too. So that's far enough there. This one, I'm just going to work through a few beads down this way. Now this is one of those designs where you go through the seed beads several times, and you can run into some that are a little tight, a little hard to get through. Just go slow, and sometimes you might, instead of going through several seed beads at a time, just go through one and it'll go through. Okay. So now we'll cut that off. Also, if you're having trouble getting your needle through when you go through seed beads a few times, you might try a different size needle. Go to a needle, a thinner needle would have a higher number, so if you're working with a 10, try an 11 or a 12. Okay, so I'm putting the jump ring on and the clasp. We'll close it up. I will try and make sure I can't feel the crack. Looks good. And there's the bracelet. I think it came out pretty. The pink and the brown, I think, is a nice combination. Alright, again, please hit the thumbs up, the like button if you like it, and subscribe to our channel. And the next video, I think, is the last one of our Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. And then we will be coming up with something else that's fun to do while we are somewhat housebound. So, thank you for watching.